another movie review. I'll be back.
Hey, what's up? Kyle here again. I'm here with my wonderful, beautiful girlfriend Lisa here again. XxMintoStarxx.
Hey guys, what's up?
And we're here to do another movie review, and we're at Lisa's house, and it's now 11:49 at night, and we're here to do another movie review, and that is Terminator: Dark Fate with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Linda Hamilton, and forget the other newcomers' names, the other new stars' names. But what'd you think of this?
I have to say is I may not be familiar with the original Terminator franchise. Last time I saw
the newcomings. I don't know what their names are.
Yeah, I don't know the newcomers either. But last time
I don't know what the new stars of the film's names are.
Yeah, I just know the main two.
I just know Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sarah Connor, Linda Hamilton. But anyways,
I haven't seen a Terminator film like this in so long.
How'd you like it?
I have to say I actually kind of liked it in a way because it kind of gives you back to that Terminator nostalgia. I mean, last time I saw the main Terminator was years and years ago. So I don't.
First one, yeah.
The first one I saw years ago.
Talking about the 80s one.
Yeah, the 80s one. Yeah, that was years ago. I remember watching it with an ex-boyfriend of mine years ago, but I remember watching it, I think, originally with my grandfather or my dad. I honestly don't remember the plot that well. All I know is that it involves, a lot of action, and the storylines are a little bit complex. I mean, back then, I kind of got it back then, but I haven't, got it now, because I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's been, so long since I saw the original trilogy of the Terminator series. I did see Genesis, and I did see Salvation. I wasn't a giant fan of Genesis. I knew what was going on.
I never saw Salvation or Genesis. I only saw Terminator 1, Terminator 2, Judgment Day, and Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines. And then after Terminator 3, I stopped watching them because PG-13. The Salvation and Genesis were PG-13, and I thought those movies, the Terminator movies, have to have an R rating because the first three were rated R. And also the gore and blood needs to have it in there. And Salvation and Genesis, I heard, are just terrible movies, too much CGI and all that crap, and it didn't have Arnold Schwarzenegger in them. He appeared for them for a second, each one of them, but I don't know. It just was.
I think they're spin-offs.
They're spin-offs, I think, but this one I didn't realize because I didn't know what the hell was going on in this movie. This one, you have to watch Salvation and Genesis. You have to watch all the Terminator movies to get this, even Salvation and Genesis, because what's her name?
Claire, not Claire.
No,
Grace.
Grace, and Danny, or Danny?
No, Danny. I think this is. It's been years since I saw Genesis.
But Grace was in with Danny, yeah.
Yeah, Danny was. I think she was a newcomer.
Yeah, I think she was a newcomer, but Grace was in the original too. It was in Salvation and Genesis, and they tell a flashback. They go flashback stories about her.
Yeah, there was flashbacks.
And I didn't know what the hell was going on. I just. I guess I had to see them, because I didn't know these had to do with anything with the Salvation and the Genesis. I thought it was just a direct sequel to the Judgment Day. I thought it was actually doesn't have anything to do with Rise of the Machines. I just thought it was right after Judgment Day, and this one, there's some things about this that I did not understand. Should I tell them or?
No, it's gonna be spoilers.
Yeah, just some of it didn't make any sense to me about the plot. I was like, what the hell? What the fuck was that all about? What the hell would I just didn't get it. Some of it, it just makes me no sense. But the action is fucking packed.
I know.
Yeah, lots of action packed, action loaded.
Oh yes.
And gore and violence and everything in this.
Mm-hmm.
You'll love it. You'll love that. And
even though it had a little bit of a messy script.
The script was terrible. Well, the script was okay. It's not the script. It's more like the plot line was very twisted.
Yeah,
very
just the
weird.
writing.
Writing was very all over the place. Effects were great. Some of it looked mediocre. What do you think? What's your opinion?
I mean, my opinion is that I have to agree with him. The storyline was a little bit quonk. I like the storyline. I guess
I like how they brought back the machines and
that was such a flashback. That was such a throwback.
But if you seen in the trailer, like Linda Hamilton, Sarah Connor steals
Arnold's line.
Like she steals the show in this kind of.
I think
steals Arnold's line in it.
I think they're making
I'll be back. I
think the main reason why Linda said it, I think, is because Arnold Schwarzenegger, I don't know, wanted to be involved in this. Because I don't think he was in Salvation and Genesis, so I guess he kind of wanted to take off the back burner, and not that burner. I guess he wanted to take a break, but at least he's in this. I mean, as long as he got Arnold.
And this was rated R too. This was an R-rated gore.
Yeah, I know.
That's why
finally.
I liked it, and it had Arnold Schwarzenegger in it for a lot of the time. The whole movie, most of the movie.
Most of the movie, yeah.
Towards the half of the movie. And how do you say it?
He's from what I heard from other critics,
half during the
second half of the movie.
Second half of the movie.
I heard something I heard that too.
The girl who played Danny was very good.
Oh yeah, she was excellent.
And the villain was pretty good in this too.
Oh yeah, he was so hard to defeat.
He was the machine.
He was He was so OP.
When these machines, when you try to defeat them and try to kill them, they just revolve and they recreate themselves. They're shapeshifters.
Exactly.
So tell them what this one was about.
This one's about really. It's kind of simple. I kind of figured out the plot. Basically, after 23 or 22 years after
Judgment Day.
I think it was after Judgment. Yeah, I think it was after Judgment Day. Basically, a new Terminator machine is tracking down Danny, and then pretty much she and Grace and Sarah Connor pretty much have to go track down this one machine and pretty much just destroy it.
Yeah.
And it's been and then Grace is actually from the future. So and then
there's stuff with the future in it. It's mixed. It's very, very confusing.
And then plus, I think it kind of went with the old versus new type of style, fighting. So I thought that was pretty cool. It had show Sarah Connor as the old-fashioned way because she was from the original trilogy, and then we got Grace who's in the future. So it's kind of I like the contrast between old versus new. I liked how Sarah Connor was all she kind of gave you a little. At first I thought she was gonna be the antagonist, but of course she's the protagonist. But I kind of like how it went. Sarah was she kind of almost reminded you a little bit of Jamie Lee Curtis from Halloween.
Yeah.
She kind of gave you that.
She went through a lot of shit back in the day.
Yeah, she kind of gave me that Jamie Lee Curtis vibe from Halloween. So I like that, and
the machines and the Terminators are really cool in this too.
Oh yeah,
Arnold Schwarzenegger did a great job. Everyone did a great job in this, and he has a family in this too now.
Yeah, he really does have a family.
Yeah,
which is really nice.
Yeah, what were we saying? I'm sorry.
And it's really nice to see how Arnold. I agree with him. It's really nice to see him have a little bit of downtime with his children before he goes on his mission.
Yeah.
And the iconic glasses in there, but he doesn't put them on. But his iconic glasses are in there.
Yeah.
Which is really, again, it's a little Easter egg. For all
There's
the
some
old
Easter eggs in there too.
Oh yeah, especially for the old school Terminator fans.
Yeah.
From the 80s, which again I haven't seen them in years, but it makes me want to go back to rewatch it from nostalgia and the storyline. I mean, overall, my thoughts, I thought it was really nice. Again, to see old versus new, but I think in the end, the storyline, I think was a little bit wonky. But I think the writing was a little but the acting was excellent. The villain was like so OP. But again, you don't know what his motive is. I mean, the only motive I got was him like hunting this girl down. That's the only motive I got from. There's like no reason, just hunting this girl down.
Yeah.
I guess like every machine in this case, every Terminator's motive is to pretty much like kill people like for no reason.
Mm-hmm. And the fact that I don't want to give anything away, but like that just the only thing I didn't like about this that John Connor wasn't in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say what, but
We're not gonna say any spoilers.
I'm not gonna say any spoilers, but John Connor wasn't in it. Like the actor wasn't in this one.
I know.
Yeah, but that's all I'm gonna say. But he wasn't in it, but everybody else was in it. It was good.
Yeah, Arnold and Linda played an excellent job.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a little bit of it was so funny, like seeing how Arnold Schwarzenegger kind of got a little bit of the comedic role this time.
Yeah.
And that was actually pretty cool. Like seeing how he kind of switched the role from like being a villain to a hero, and now he's like a hero again, which I found like really cool. I mean, Arnold's technically back.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to finally have him back in the Terminator movie after all these years.
He hasn't been in something in a long time, like in a big movie like this in a while.
I know. It's like really cool to see him like at least do something in his life.
Yeah.
And even like Linda Hamilton did an excellent job.
Yeah, I know.
I think in this case, so I think they're focusing more on like Sarah's story and yeah, I think it's like more focused on Sarah's story.
You mean like Grace's story? And Daniel's
yeah,
story?
I think this movie was focused. I read something too that I think this movie is like more like female based, which I think it's like really cool to kind of switch up the gender.
Yeah.
Like sometimes get like attract the female audience, which I find really nice. But again, like I think like both like male and female should have to all together, and the only male really is just Arnold Schwarzenegger and plus the villain, but.
Yeah.
I think I heard people complain that this movie had too many females in it, but I'm like,
yeah.
I mean, to me, gender really doesn't matter as long as the storyline's good, the script is good, acting's good, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Anyways, let's get down to the ratings. What would you give this a rating as?
I think to be fair, I'm going to probably give it 8 out of 10. Because action was good. I thought storyline again was kind of wonky for me. Because again, you have to watch all the Terminator movies. I haven't seen the last Terminator movie in years. Because I remember Genesis coming out in 2015, so I really don't remember. Mixed might go back and kind of marathon them again, just to kind of get a crystal clear storyline. I mean, as I said, action was really excellent. The score was excellent, like the music score. And Arnold was back, so I mean, I was going to up this up to 9 out of 10, but I think due to the storyline a little bit wonky for me, I'm going to give it 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I would probably give this. I might have to a little disagree with you on this one.
That's fine.
7.5 out of 10.
That's not bad.
I would have to say for this one
That's
because
not bad.
it's not fully perfect.
I think it tried.
It tried. Maybe an 8. I don't know. I'm debating. I was debating on giving it an 8 or a 7.5, but I think I'm gonna go with a 7.5 out of 10 because
it's close to an 8.
It wasn't the greatest thing I've seen, and I did love it though. I love it. It's a good 7.5 out of 10 is a good rating.
Yeah, like a set. Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost an 8, but
not too perfect, not too
perfect, not too great.
Yeah, just right in the middle.
Just right in the middle. Just right in the middle.
Yeah.
It's nothing amazing. It's not too very what's the word?
It wasn't like very amazing. Like
it wasn't like
all out impressive.
All out impressive, but it was good to the franchise, and it ended the franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of giving
I just didn't
closure.
the ending and like the confusion, that was going on in the movie. This plot line was everywhere. I just didn't like that. That's why I'm giving it a 7.5 out of 8. 7.5 out of 10.
Okay.
But for action and gore wise and like bringing back old characters, I give it like 10 out of 10.
Just for that, yeah.
For that.
Just see it for the action and just see it for Arnold.
This is like between Salvation, Genesis, and and this one because those are the three newest ones. Probably this one would be the best one of those three. But my favorites are really the first three.
Oh,
mainly the first two are my favorites.
Mine too.
The first one and Judgment Day. Rise of the Machines was pretty good. But I like my personal favorite's Judgment Day, number 2.
Oh yeah,
that's my favorite. That's the one I grew up with. I saw that I was like 10 years old when I saw that.
Really?
I was like 15 or 13 when I saw that.
Oh, cool.
I got scared when I saw some of the violence in that, like the machines. Yeah.
Hey, we were okay.
I saw that at my cousin's house.
Oh, cool.
Cousin Daniel.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. But anyways, 7.5 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
Not the greatest, but not the worst Terminator movie.
At least it gave it a shot.
You get a good shot, yeah. But it's worth checking out. I would check it out. Go see Terminator Dark Fate. And yeah. Anyway though, guys, hope you enjoyed this movie that we did. Thanks a lot for watching, for subscribing. Definitely give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment below. Please rate, subscribe. And thanks a lot for watching, for subscribing. Hit up my girlfriend on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and Tumblr. Follow her on Mewe.
Do a South Park review coming up next week, guys.
Yeah, and subscribe to our XxMintoStarxx on YouTube. And also, I hope you guys had a happy Halloween this year. I didn't really do much. I just sat home, watched movies, and ate candy. Pretty much.
And for my Halloween, I just went to my dietitian.
Yeah.
And I actually had to do some exercise, and I had to meet I was job hunting, so. Yeah.
I wanted to do something big this year for Halloween because I love Halloween. It's one of my favorite times of the year. Is it really a holiday or one of my favorite times of the year?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of my favorite holidays, or like one of my favorite things of the year. I always like Halloween, but I had an okay Halloween. I hope you all had a great Halloween.
Hope you had a lot of candy, and
you have a lot of candy, a lot of trick or treaters, and lots of scares this year,
including movies.
And movies. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks a lot for watching, for subscribing, and I'll be back.
I'll be back.
We'll both be back.
We will be back with another movie review. Coming soon to Movie Buff 1.
To the Movie Buff 1 channel. See you all later, people. Folks.